This is Akash from Klintoe, and before we get started, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and hit that bell icon to stay notified. We make fresh motorcycle related videos regularly. Today we are going to look into how to replace the brake pads on 2017 KTM Duke 390. When a bike goes this fast, it needs to stop faster. For the bike to be efficient in braking, you need to check the wear indicators on the brake pads. When the wear indicator reaches the bottom, it's time for new brake pads. And today we will be guiding you through the replacement process. The tools that you'll need are Torx screwdriver, ring spanner, a flathead screwdriver and a rag. Now that you've gathered around all the tools, the first thing that you need to do is loosen the caliper bolts. And after you have done that, you need to loosen the Torx screw which holds the brake pads in place. Remove the clip on the brake pads after unscrewing the Torx screw. After that, the brake pads will pop out easily. After the pads are out, you need to push down the pistons using a screwdriver, and I'll recommend you using a rag to avoid causing any damage to the calipers. Once all the 4 pistons are flush with the caliper, you need to replace the old brake pads with new and reverse the process that we just told you. And you'll have a new and fresh set of brake pads on your motorcycle. Before taking the bike out for a spin with a fresh set of brake pads, we recommend that you pump the front brake a couple of times and get the brakes working as they should. While we are on the topic of replacing brake pads, why not talk about replacing rear brake pads? For rear brake pads, all you have to do is remove the quarter pin on the rod which holds the calipers with a flathead screwdriver and slide the rod out. It is easy to remove the brake pads once the rod that holds the brake pads to the caliper is out. Just like we did with the front calipers, we'll push the pistons in using a flathead screwdriver and a rag to protect our disc. Once the pistons are flush in the calipers, it's just a matter of putting in a new brake pads and reversing the process that we just told you. And just like we mentioned before, you need to pump the rear brake pedal a couple of times and get them working as they should before you take the bike out for a spin. And just like that, you have new set of brake pads both for the front wheel as well as the rear wheel, and you are all set to go for a ride. So that's been it, guys. Like this video if you like it, dislike the video if you did not like it. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. If you have any other idea or any better ways to carry out this process, anything better than what we just told you, then let us know in the comments below, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. This is me signing off. Thank you.